Hey everyone, and
Hello.
welcome to the Laura Clery podcast.
Just been trying to light this room. Look at that light. Look at the way that it looks.
They can't see the light.
But I'm telling you, it looks like the guy out. Who's that robot in that film from the 80s?
Yes. Oh.
Short Circuit.
Oh, yeah. It also looks like that one, the Eva. You know what I'm talking about?
What is that?
Eva.
What is that?
Eva.
What is Eva?
Eva. It was some animation film. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called.
See, this is what happens with the 12-year age difference. My references for films are different to your references for films.
Very true.
Short Circuit, Johnny Five. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I do not. Saved by the Bell.
No, I don't.
Jesse Slater. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know Screech, but it was before my time. Back to the Future. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Do you know that Screech did a porno?
Screech stabbed someone as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he stabbed someone.
I don't know what's worse, Screech stabbing someone or Screech doing a porno.
Screech is in prison, I think.
No, he's not. When did he stab someone?
Just before he went to prison. That's the reason.
Why are you and Oliver matching? Oliver has a dark blue polo on and Steven has a dark blue striped sweater on.
I do. You got me this.
I did.
I like it. It's got a tiger on it. Although people do say to me, are you from this or are you from that? Lots of people think the tiger is different, means different things.
They think it's from the Kellogg's cereal tiger?
No, someone said, are you a Buddhist? And then someone else said, are you from a certain university?
And then someone else said, are you an asshole?
Yeah. And I said, yeah, I'm definitely an asshole.
Yeah. So we're trying to light, we moved into a new house and our old house was literally glass. So there were no walls, there was glass. And so
So now everything looks dark that we make.
Yeah, in Southern California, especially in the valley, if you live in a glass house, it's fucking hot as fuck.
Yeah,
in the summer, because it doesn't matter how much air conditioning you have.
It doesn't work.
No, and we're not complaining. I mean, we are complaining, but like I understand, like complaining about living in a glass house in Los Angeles is like nothing to complain about.
That's right.
But anyway, you're like sweating all night. So I have to remember that. And then we bought this house that's like shadier and which is going to be amazing in the summer, but it's been hard for us to light our shoots. We're not used to having to light because they're all the natural light from our last place.
But we have a great DOP who came over and he just effortlessly made everything look brilliant. Do you remember that? How did he do that?
With lights?
Joe, our DP. He's brilliant. He should come over and teach us how to do it, perhaps.
Yeah, we need to learn how to light. So, yeah, that's what's happening. And then also we are writing a pilot for a Facebook premium show. It's really exciting. Like, it's crazy. When I was an auditioning actress, I would be banging on network doors. Please see me. I'm funny. I swear. Just give me a chance. Oh, please, sir. Just please give me a chance.
Were you in the 1940s when you did this?
Okay. Yeah, it was 1942. And I was a struggling actress. Do you remember Ava Andrews?
Yes!
Well, anyway, but just so I can finish this story, I'd be banging on network doors. Please see me. I promise I'm funny.
For the love of God.
Please let me tap dance for you.
You probably did tap dance.
Yeah. And now that I've created this social media following and have millions of loyal fans across the world. Oh, Oliver's shivering.
He's cold.
Now, because of that, I'm getting opportunities that I didn't get before. So years and years of struggling to be seen, and now the tables have turned, and that's really exciting, and I'm super grateful for that.
So we got to write a pilot, and one thing I've noticed is writing a pilot a lot of it is about concentrating.
Which apparently I suck at. And so does everyone in the social media age, because it's just your life consists of scrolling.
Right.
And everything's so distracting that Yeah, it can be hard to focus. But, you know, if we're honest, Steven and I will walk down every morning. Well, not every morning, but most mornings to this little vegan cafe that's in a garage. It's in like a parking garage. It's so shitty and it's amazing.
Do you remember we went in there one time? The lady in there is so lovely. And then one time we go in there and it's the worst lady ever.
There's one waitress who's amazing. And then there's one waitress who's like, what do you want?
Can I have this? No.
We don't have coffee.
That's right.
No, ma'am, I got coffee last time. No, you didn't. Because we don't have coffee here.
Exactly what she did.
You're not getting coffee because we don't have coffee.
Yeah, she said
no,
that.
I'm sure that I got coffee. Steven, am I crazy? No, Laura. We definitely did get coffee. We got coffee, ma'am. We don't have coffee this location. We have coffee Culver City location. We don't have coffee this location. You no get coffee.
That's exactly what she said.
No coffee for you. And then
every time we would say something to her, she would go,
yeah, exactly. And I was like, these pancakes are amazing. She's like, no, they're not, you liar. And then I was like, can you please just ask the chef for the coffee? Because I know you have coffee. She was like, fine. And then she goes, fine. Yeah. And then she goes back and she comes back like 2 minutes later. She's like, well, apparently we have coffee, but I did not know we had coffee because I did not see coffee maker anywhere. But chef showed me that there is in fact coffee maker. So what coffee would you like? Would you like a coffee? Yeah, we want a fucking coffee.
it's what we've been saying for the last 15 minutes.
For the last 20 minutes.
I'm sorry, you can't have coffee.
No coffee for you. That's like soup Nazi. No soup for you.
Yeah, she was like that.
No coffee for you. But yeah, she was horrible. She just hates her job. We also went to another restaurant recently and this waitress comes really pretty and just like so fucking pissed. Like she just remember, and we went there twice. Yes. The first time we went there, the waitress was like, "Hi,
yes.
Oh my god, we have a whole vegan menu. You can get vegan pizza, and oh my god, the vegan sausage here is amazing, and you're just gonna love it. And God, oh, you're getting the cheese fries. Yes, the cheese fries are great. Oh, you want sparkling water? Because we can give you soda water for free."
That's right.
And she was so excited and everything was fun. And we were like, yeah. And she was like, it's great here.
She was the best.
Yeah. And she loved it. And then the next time we went, the waitress was like, what do you want?
She wasn't so happy the second
No.
girl.
And when she walked away, I was like, Steven, she's definitely came here to be an actress. She's definitely fucking mad that she's waitressing right now. That is,
she was nice in the end.
Yeah, no, she was really nice. She was never not nice. I could just tell that she hated her job and that she wasn't like, because I suppose there's some people who are like, I'm really happy at this restaurant and it's fun and like I can go home at the end of the night and like get my paycheck and like watch Netflix and like life is cool. And there's other people who are like, I want to be doing other things. I'm just waitressing to get there and I fucking hate this job.
You did something weird to her in the conversation and I can't remember what it was.
Okay, so I was like, okay, Steven, I bet you any money this waitress came here to be an actress to LA. I could tell by her attitude that she didn't want to be there. She had like the face of an actress. She was pretty. She was, don't agree.
I'm not agreeing.
I'm just kidding. I just don't agree. This girl's gorgeous. Don't agree, or I'll kick you in the dick.
Why'd you have to kick
I'll smack your sack. If you agree, I will stick my thumb so far.
I'm not saying anything.
Up your anal
I'm
hole.
just looking at Oliver's new toy that we got him over there.
No. It's totally fine. I'm like playing fake jealous. I was actually jealous in the beginning of our relationship. I was very jealous actually, but I'm not jealous anymore. I think like 5 years into our marriage, like I'm just fucking like, hey, like you're stuck with me and I'll fucking kill you if you ever do anything. Other than that, I'm not jealous. I just know like I'm just secure in our relationship.
Exactly.
But when we were first together, I was very jealous, I would say.
I wasn't allowed to even watch a comedy. We went to London once and there was a stand-up. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
and she was on stage.
Sorry, can we finish our story,
Yes.
though? Because that sucks.
I'm going back to that
That
story.
sucks for them because they want to hear the end of the story.
Go back to it. That's how conversations go, though.
But then we'll forget about the ending
I
of
won't
this.
forget. You go back to that story and I'll remember.
And then you do that one.
That's
so Christina,
what I do.
hey Christina. Oh, by the way, my mom's like, who's Christina? Because I'm just like, my mom thinks I've gone mad because is that an English thing? What I just said? Gone mad?
Is it not American?
I don't know. I don't know anymore because I live with you, and so everything I say is very English now. but so my mom thinks I've gone fucking crazy because she's like, "Who's Christina, Laura?"
There is no Christina.
Exactly, because I'm like, "Hey, Christina, do you mind taking that sentence out?"
It's your imaginary friend.
Yeah, like there's no one else here. I'm like, "Hey, Christina, you think you could take out the last sentence of what I said? Can we just forget I ever said it?" So, guys, by the way, Christina is our podcast producer. She's
doing
amazing.
a great job.
Yeah, she will like cut some of the fat out of the podcast, put great sound effects, music, all of that.
She's got a Helen noise, which I love every time Helen comes.
Yeah, so like my mom's like, "Who's Christina?" Because I'm just like, "Hey, Christina." What, Mom, you don't see Christina? She's sitting next to me while we do the podcast. Christina. My imaginary friend Christina.
I've got plates spinning in my head now because I want to remember the story.
Because there's so many stories. Okay, so the waitress. So yeah, so we're at the Pizza Cookery, by the way, the original Pizza Cookery. If you guys live in the LA area, you have to go. They have amazing pizza, but they also have a vegan pizza menu, which is fucking bomb. It's so good. Anyway, so I was like, "Steven, I bet you any money she came out to be an actress." And Steven was like, "All right, fine." That didn't really happen, but you were like, "Yeah, okay." And then I was like, when she came back, I was like, "So are you from here?" And she was like, "Yeah, I mean, California, but not LA." I was like, "Oh, why'd you move to LA?" Fishing. She's like, "I came out here for acting and modeling." Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I said, "You have a great face." Yep. I knew it. Your face is really nice. She was like, "Thanks." I was like, "Your face is awesome. You've got an awesome face." And then she's like, "Thanks." And I'm like, "Did I mention your face is nice?" "Oh, your face. I like your face."
Oh, no.
She was like, "Okay, do you guys need anything else?" And I'm like, "Your face, maybe? Your face on my face, maybe?" I went like super gay.
You did go a bit gay.
Did I go a bit gay?
Yeah, you did. I thought you did.
"Do you mind if I sit on your face?" No,
You went
I didn't go that gay.
A little bit.
I didn't go that gay.
A little bit.
Oh my God, I hope she's not listening.
She's probably listening.
Oh, that's so embarrassing. Your face. And I definitely want to go back for more pizza.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was like, so she says, "Yeah, I came out here for acting." I was like, "Oh, that's great." I was like, "Yeah, I do a similar thing." She was like, "What do you guys do?" And so we got into it and I was like, "Yeah, I was an actress for a long time and then I became a content creator and I have almost 6 million followers on social media." That's the the douchey moment?
That was it.
Yeah,
Because
I said how many followers I have, which is like so douchey. I think it's like sounds braggy, but really what I was trying to do was inspire her to to let her know like, hey, you can take control of your career too. You can create content as well.
Tricky though if you're dramatic.
Tricky if you're dramatic, and I don't think she was a comedian, so that would be very.
She didn't seem very comedy.
No, and her face didn't seem really funny.
Didn't seem comedy-ish. It was serious face.
Yeah, serious face.
Serious face.
Yeah. So serious faces, serious places, serious faces, serious places, serious places, serious faces, serious places, and serious faces, serious, 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 serious,
serious places, serious place. I think Sean Paul should come in. Biggity, biggity. That is the trailer for the next podcast.
Why does Sean Paul ruin every song?
Every song. Biggity, 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 bong.
Like, Sia will come out with such a good song. What is it? Da-da-da, da-da-da. What was the song?
I thought it was very 90s to get like a guest
Yeah.
rapper to come in and to rap over, and then she does
like,
it.
She's like,
Especially
it's Friday.
Sean
She's like,
Paul.
it's Friday night and I'm going out. And he's like, biggity bong bong.
Biggity, biggy bong.
She's like, it's Friday night, got my lipstick on, biggity bong bong bong.
You just know that was a record executive's creative idea.
Sean Paul just goes on to everyone's songs and goes, biggity bong biggity bong bong.
Biggity boo boo. Maybe I should do that. Biggity boo boo.
No, he's like, bitty bong bong. No, he's like, bitty bong bong.
Bitty bong bong.
I feel like the only thing he does is go, bitty bong bong.
What is that? What did Iggy Azalea do?
Iggy Azalea, like
whack.
years ago, I did a sketch on it that's actually really funny, and I wanted to repost it, and it seems like no one will remember. Iggy Azalea's irrelevant, and no one will remember that she did that. But I still think it's funny,
Yes.
even though no one will remember. I still love the sketch.
She's going to come back. Is she
Yeah,
back?
I don't fucking know, because I don't like... No offense, Iggy Azalea, because I know you're listening. No, she's definitely not. But she's not my cup of tea. But she's a lot of people's cup of tea. And I don't love her because she's Australian and she raps like she's like from the South and she's black. And I just think it's weird. That's it. That's all I have to say on that. It infuriates me. Like,
But what
I
does she
would be
do?
much more inclined to listen to an Australian rapper be like, yo, 2 and 2 with the 3. Bitch, you don't know who you're messing with, bitch. Bitch, you don't know who you're fucking with, bitch.
But what did she do? She went jigga-digga-dong, ding-bing-bing, sligga-digga-digga-digga, bing-bang.
So she did a freestyle rap, but it was gibberish. She just like made up a once a word. She was like, we not, pick it up, we not, pow.
Now, we should put that in the show notes. Christina can put that in the show notes to that sketch, the ADD sketch. Because that's funny, the sketch.
Oh, yeah. There's a link to a sketch I did where Iggy Azalea goes to her, like, ghostwriter. And she's like, yo, like, I need you to write me some sick beats. And he was like, man, I can't do this with these white people.
Teddy Ray.
And I was like, just check out this freestyle bit I'm going to do. Bing, ah, wing, on a ping, ping, ping. And I just go off into this whole, like, freestyle, but it's not real words. Anyway, it's funny. I think it's funny. It was funny. It was very current at the time. But, okay, so you were saying, so we finished the story.
Yeah, but now I forgot the second story. What did we talk? You were saying about the waitress, and then we did that. But then halfway through the waitress, we thought about something else that was really funny, and now I've forgotten what that was. I should have a pen and paper, but I feel like why? Because then it won't be weird.
You're the one that's like, don't script anything ever.
No, I
Just
don't like
talk.
scripting anything.
No, the reason I like this is because it's so low pressure. Although when we started the podcast, we would do like character segments, and we stopped doing
we
those.
stopped doing those now.
But you said that most people in the comments like just the conversation better than the characters.
No, it's 50-50. People like the characters
interesting.
too. A lot of great comments on last week's podcast. A lot of amazing comments.
Yeah, we talked about what to do with the progression of Helen and what to do with her show. And apparently there's the most interest in either keeping it the same,
Yeah.
which is with the Snapchat filter.
That's number one.
And then the second one was seeing like an animation hybrid version of Help Helen Smash.
But they all wanted to see a little bit so they could see which one they liked.
So basically, we're talking to the founder of Titmouse, which is an animation studio, and they love Helen, and they want to animate and do the hybrid.
We need to email them.
Yeah, I'll do that. We'll do that today. And then
Hello,
we're
Titmouse.
writing another pilot with Pamela, and we just have to sit down and just beat it out, and not, I think, like, for me, I just have to trust that I know what's funny, and just trust myself and trust us, and not, because sometimes I can get in fear when all of a sudden there's a big budget and it's like, oh my God, now I have to make a proper TV show. But it's like, fuck that. No, I'm just going to make what I find funny. And if it's different, then
it's still going to live on Facebook, so
it's still digital.
The people that love Pamela are all there anyway, so hopefully they'll love it.
Yeah, they will love it. You will love it.
It is really funny, the idea we've got for Pamela's.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. So
we just wanted to maybe get interviews. Who do you think we should interview?
Tony Robbins, I want to interview.
Oh, I'd love to get him. How do people get to Tony Robbins?
That's why Jax is good, working the production company that produced like Amy Schumer and Broad City and Samantha Bee. And I feel like they have resources and know how to properly reach out to people and get interviews that I'm going to do as Pamela in character. And of course, like fuck it up royally, which is amazing. And they know how to do that. And that's why that's why this idea, like I've always wanted to do the female LEG type deal where I like interview people in character. But I've just never had the resources to really get those interviews. We tried Man on the Street in Hollywood and it was funny, but like I would like a team behind this idea.
No one would speak to Ivy. Pamela, everyone spoke to Pamela. No one would speak to Ivy. And then the other character, Jan Croucher?
Jan Croucher?
I loved her.
Hey guys, so I did this character as a 30-year-old virgin. And she was trying to find a boyfriend. And she had like, well, I had really high-waisted pants on with mustard stains on them, but I like the smell of mustard, so I didn't wash them. I never wash these pants. They're my favorite pants, even though they have mustard on them. And my mission was to find a boyfriend. So I went around asking advice on how to get a boyfriend. And everyone would take pictures with her. She like imagine almost like a female Napoleon Dynamite in the aesthetic of her. She had the short red wig on and glasses and like horrible clothes and mustard stains all over herself.
She was by far the most popular on the street character we did.
Oh, could I just ask you a couple of questions?
Everyone loved her. Yeah. They hated Ivy. No one wanted to go near Ivy. Everyone loved Jan. It was so weird.
Ivy was intimidating. She had on these big heels. She was all glammed up, and she was like, I just wanted to ask you a question. And they were just like, no.
They didn't want to deal with Ivy.
No, but Ivy, I think, because basically, guys, what we did, we've had this idea for years to take my characters out in the real world. And so Steven and I went out on Hollywood to like test them out. How would my characters do in the real world?
Wow.
And we took out Pamela Pupkin. We took out
Pamela did well.
Ivy, the dumb model. Pamela, pseudo spiritual health nut who's constantly losing her shit, and Jan Croucher, right?
Yeah, Jan Croucher,
who was a 30-year-old virgin.
Oh my god!
And just like super like on the spectrum, like really socially inept, and and like would say really kind of dirty things that you didn't expect.
Jan was amazing.
Yeah.
I love Jan.
Well, what's your favorite position? Do you like basketball? Yeah. What's your favorite position? Point guard? No, I meant like at sex time or something.
Yeah.
During sex.
Yeah. She got some people, and then people wanted to take pictures with Jan.
Everyone was on the street wanting to take pictures. They were sort of laughing at her, but like the joke's on them though, because like whatever. I mean, it was very interesting.
And the guy, Pamela, the guy that was pretending to be Sam Jackson, and he said, and Pamela said to him, "Will you say that you're Sam Jackson?" And he said, "I can't legally say I'm Sam Jackson."
So for those of you who don't know, on Hollywood Boulevard, there's like these street performers. Okay, Steven's peeing while I tell the story, but there are these street performers who do like celebrity impressions and stuff, and you basically will take a picture with them and pay them $1 or $5 or whatever. Anyway, there's a Samuel L. Jackson guy that looked just like him, that was like playing like his character from Pulp Fiction or something. And so Pamela, my character, went up to him and was like, "Hi, I was wondering if you would say that you were Samuel L. Jackson and endorse my show. I'm trying to get my show made. If you could just say I'm Samuel L. Jackson and I support Pamela Pupkin." And he was like, "Oh, like I can't do that legally. Like I can't say I'm actually Samuel L. Jackson. Like I can't legally do that." And I was like, "Do you mind just doing it anyways, even though you can't legally do it? Do you mind just doing it though, even though it's illegal?" And he was like, I'm Samuel Jackson, and I support Pamela Pupkin. Pamela Pupkin. And I support Pamela Pupkin. So he did it. He just totally like lied and said he was Samuel L. Jackson and that he supports the Pamela Pupkin show. It was funny. It was a really fun, thrilling day to like go out and just completely commit. And like, I'll tell you, 99% of the people on the street believed each day, because we went out 3 days as 3 different characters, and each day they fully believed that I was Ivy. They did not believe it was a character. Like, they fully believed I was Ivy. The next day they fully believed I was Pamela, and then they fully believed I was Jan. I came up with the voice of Jan Croucher. I came up with her voice the day of, and the one person who was like, I don't believe you, I don't believe you're real, was there was like a what do you call them, the Jesus recruiters, picket. They had the picket, the sign, and they were saying, like, basically saying everyone was going to hell. Like hardcore Christian woman who was basically like saying that we're all sinners. And she was a little cuckoo. And I went up to her. And I was like, do you think I could ask you a question on how to get a boyfriend? And she looked at me and she's like, I don't believe you're real.
She was the only one.
Remember that?
That clocked it, yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, something about you I don't trust. And I was like, okay. But no one else was suspicious.
It's funny how she knew though.
Isn't it?
Yes.
That was fucking funny though. We got some really funny shit.
And then we tried to get that show made years ago.
Yeah.
How many people?
The female Ali G.
We've been trying to do this for a long time.
Oh my God, years. Like, I've been trying to make shows for years. And then one day, like, I was just like, fuck this. I'm going to just create my own stuff and post it. And that's exactly what I did. And
Hungry? Do you remember Hungry?
Yeah. Yeah, we did a series. That was my first web series, was these 2 aging models who were incredibly underqualified to do anything else. You know, like models, they start at 14 or 15. They don't go to college. Their shelf life is 19. No, their shelf life is like 25, and then they're done. And they have no other skill sets because they've been like going to Japan or Italy and like posing and doing runway shows and not eating. So like, I always wonder, what happens to the model? Well, a lot of them will marry older rich men, or
which you did in the
get
show.
Involved in a Ponzi scheme, or
wait, why didn't you ever get involved in a Ponzi scheme?
That was season 2, which we never had a season 2. But you guys could actually see Hungry as well. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you type in Hungry Laura Clery, you'll find the whole season. There's some good moments in there for sure.
The first season is
the first favorite. Season I married my character. This like, basically the character was like, she was like a big model when she was 15, and then like had a cocaine problem, and then was just a psycho, and no one would hire her. And
Chris Crocker was in it.
Chris Crocker was in it, and like my character marries like literally like a 90-year-old rich man, and is just waiting for him to die.
That was season 2.
Oh yeah, so sorry, there was no season 3.
Was she going to get in a Ponzi scheme in season 3?
That was one of the episode ideas,
really
was the
funny.
Ponzi scheme. Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. I learned how to produce and write for a show, and just kind of learned how it all worked. That was my first job, like kind of behind the scenes. I remember the first time I did a casting for that.
Right.
It was like I was sitting behind the camera casting the roles, and I was like, this feels right. Not that I don't love being in front of the camera, but I like telling stories, and I like being a part of the whole process, not just being an actress, but like sitting there and like getting to cast and getting to write and getting to sort of okay the edits or edit myself.
And what about that panel you did this week? That was really good.
So I did a panel with Hannah Hart and Ashley Perez. And Ashley Perez was like one of the first big writers on BuzzFeed. She's brilliant. And Hannah Hart is a big personality. She did My Drunk Kitchen, and she's like was like a YouTube OG. Like she was like one of the first big YouTubers. And we did a panel on female comedy content creators.
It was really insane. I thought from the title and from the fact that it was a SAG thing, I thought it might be a bit boring, but it was actually really funny.
You did think it was going to be boring.
I thought it was going to be a load of old industry suits in a room, but it was not that at all.
No, it was really fun.
It was really good.
And I learned a lot from those girls.
Hannah was great. And Ashley, they were both really good. And you were great, but it was entertaining as well as being informative.
Yeah, they're really, really cool. I learned a lot. What the fuck else?
I can't remember that thing that I was going to remind you of. Oh, it was really good as well. Iggy Azalea, no.
Sleeping in, still a struggle.
Yeah, you slept into like
12:30 the other day. Today was like 10.
I thought you were going to go to therapy to not sleep in.
I might have slept through therapy.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Alan. Alan's never been on the podcast before.
Here's the thing, guys. Life can be really scary, and when you're your own, and when you're your own boss, no one's telling you have to be here at this time. And
because we run our own business producing this content, it's can be up and down. Like the beginning of this year's been tough with changes to algorithms and stuff. It's been scary, but luckily it's all right. But like I've definitely been some mornings going, oh, I don't want to get up. It's too scary.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, life can be scary.
It can.
And so what do we do to battle the fear of failure, the fear of being mortal?
Play Mortal Kombat where you fight people. Is that the answer?
I think like we all have this fear of, okay, we're gonna die. That's like I think a universal fear. So we know that
I don't mind dying.
Oh, come on. You don't get scared about that? I used to be
scared of it when I was a kid, but I grew out of it.
Really?
Now I'm
you
not
don't have
scared.
a fear of death?
No, not at all. I actually really don't. I used to be petrified of it. When I was a kid, it was my number one thing I would think about all day long was dying, and it was scared the living daylights out of me. And then one day, I just stopped.
That's amazing. I envy you.
And now I think it's going to be interesting what happens next.
I think animals are so lucky. They have no... Alan, you have no idea you're going to die.
Maggie does. Maggie's very well aware she's going to die.
You have no idea that you're going to die in like 6 years. Do you even know that? You're going to make it maybe 8 years tops and you're done.
Well, he's really overweight, so he may go sooner than that.
That's terrible.
Because he's so fat.
We don't feed him too much. He just has a slow metabolism.
He eats the dog's food. That's the problem. Alan. Oh, he's so loving.
Because he has no idea he's going to die. That's why he's loving.
Look at him.
Exactly. He's just walking through life blissfully, not aware.
Come on the podcast.
Not aware how fragile life is. But I think the best way to combat these fears is by being present and staying in the moment. Because if you're here now, you're fine. If you start thinking about, oh my God, what's going to happen in the future? What am I going to do? How am I going to do it? Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, am I going to accomplish this goal? Oh, is he still going to love me? Oh, what do I do? Oh no. But if you just stay here right now, we're okay, right? Right here, guys. Right here.
Why is my cat leaving tiny puddles of wee-wees on the floor?
In this moment. Did you find more pee?
No, but you've been telling me about it.
Maggie, just 1 or 2 drops here and there. She'll be fine.
Oh my God, look at him. We should all be like Alan.
Our cat.
Really fat.
Yeah, our cat. He's not really fat.
He's not. He's actually got thinner since he stopped eating the dog's food.
I've been peeling my gel nails, and I'd like to give you the gel.
Sick.
Here. It's a bit of manky
I can't
old gel.
understand nails. That's the one thing I don't get it. You and Holly are so excited by nails, and I just cannot. I can't relate.
Well, I can't relate about your obsession with
synthesizers. Or what were you going to say?
Your balls?
I'm not obsessed with my
balls.
Yes, you are. I never talk about
All you do is talk about your balls.
I never mention them.
You do.
I never.
Yes, you do.
When do I mention it?
You talk about your balls constantly.
Give me an example.
You're like, this morning, you're like, Laura, my left ball.
No, I didn't.
My left ball was smacking against my thigh. And it was exhilarating. Oh, Laura, come look at my balls. They're hairy and they're fun.
They are fun.
My left ball I named Trisha, and my right ball I named Penelope. And Trisha and Penelope, they're best friends, but sometimes they fight. Laura, look, I drew a face on my balls. Look, Patricia has long hair, so I've left my hair for her. And Penelope has a buzz cut because she's gay. So I buzzed this side of my testes.
So I got one gay female testicle and one straight female testicle.
Yeah, and they're best friends.
Oh, they're best friends.
But they fight. Because Penelope likes Trish, but Trish is not into
unrequited
lesbians.
love between the testicles.
Right.
That would be hard to deal with as if you were the testicle host. I am the testicle host.
I wish that America wasn't so prude so we could make a whole series. And the shot is just on your testicles.
No, I don't like that idea.
But we imagine faces drawn on your testicles
really
with hair.
Upsetting. I hate it.
And it's just
so
like
much.
back and forth. It's
no,
like,
I hate it.
It's like
it's the worst idea you've ever had. I hate it so much.
It's like Lucy and Ricky, but like Trish and Penelope, and they're your balls, but like, and we're just really just watching your balls.
You could probably get that on Adult Swim.
And it's just so close up to your balls that you almost don't realize that you're filming two balls.
I love that they're
like, it's like a puppet show, almost.
Punch and Judy. You don't have Punch and Judy in America. English people will know what I mean by Punch and Judy. I like it. What's it going to be called?
Trish and Penelope?
Trish and Penelope. And Steeven's testicle friends. Wait, do I have a relationship with them? Do I?
I would think so. You're like their landlord.
The landlord?
Yeah. And your dick is their neighbor.
This is the best podcast segment ever.
Your dick's name is
Richard.
Richard. Is that a little on the nose though?
On the nose?
Isn't Richard on the nose? I think your dick should be named like Quan.
Quan?
Daquan. 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 And Daquan's like,
oh my god.
Yo, Trish. Yo, Trish. Penelope. If you don't, you guys got to keep it down. I can hear you guys fighting. All right? Shit. I'm trying to get some sleep. Yo, Penelope. Penelope's not gay, Trish.
My penis sounds like he might be a black gentleman.
Yeah, he is.
But I'm not a black gentleman, so why is my penis a black gentleman?
He was raised by a black family.
What the? Oh, now it's making me feel sick. Because, like, that means that my penis is not a part of me. Oh, it's disgusting. I hate
your
this.
Daquan was raised by a black family.
I hate Daquan. I hate this whole concept. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm and then physically sick.
All right, guys.
I hate this. I hate it.
And it's a really dark series because once you zoom out of Trish and Penelope.
I hate this so much.
Once you zoom out of Trish and Penelope and Daquan, And
I hate it.
Once you zoom out, you just see this like really twisted, like mid-40s man who's looking down.
Why am I twisted?
At his dick and balls.
And I'm not mid-40s yet.
He's like, all right now, Daquan, Trish, Penelope.
I hate it.
It's time to pay rent. And if you don't pay rent, you know what's
going to happen when they don't pay rent.
So then Steeven...
They get interfered with by the landlord.
Yeah, so then we zoom back and it's this really like dark, dreary set of like Steeven in this like really shitty...
I hate this so much.
Studio apartment like downtown LA, and it's like...
Sucks.
Got like cockroaches running around.
Cockroaches is right.
And you can hear sirens and people screaming, and Steeven just looks down at his dick and balls, or should I say Daquan, Trish, and Penelope, and he's like, now guys, if you don't pay rent, you know what's gonna happen. And then Daquan's like, oh man, please don't stick me in that place again.
What place?
And then it's a cliffhanger to the next episode.
We should pick this up on the next episode of the Clery podcast. Daquan's Adventures. I hate it, but it makes me laugh. But I hate it so much. It's literally the worst thing that I hate so much that I've ever heard. I hate it.
It's just America's too prudish to like have a show that's based around balls and a dick, but not in a sexual way. Like, why couldn't you humanize each ball and dick?
I love that. Exactly. I love that the last bit of our podcast, when for people watching on YouTube, is completely crooked. That's very in the spirit of what we do. Is that the last bit of this would be crooked.
We're just like a big hot mess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice. I enjoyed that. Apart from the Daquan bit, really got me upset. I hated it so much. But up to there, it was a nice podcast.
Hello, Daquan. How are you today? Yeah, I'm good, Mr. Hilton.
Oh, formal.
Things are good down here. You know, we just chilling. But if you could let Trish and Penelope know that they arguing quite loud, that'd be nice. Daquan, you know what? If you have a problem with me being a lesbian, yo, I never said that, okay? Daquan, you know what? No.
I got a lot of problems with Daquan and Trish and Penelope. I hate them all so much. I can't
Guys, if we're going to be neighbors, we should just get along. All right, you three naughty tenants.
Naughty.
You naughty tenants. You behave. All right?
Christ almighty. What a life.
You behave. We're going to work now.
What a life.
Now, shush. Be quiet, because I can't get in trouble at work.
Because I'm talking to my undercarriage parts.
Yeah, and you have like such a sick, twisted relationship with your dick and balls that you make them your tenants.
I hate it. I could never hated anything more than this whole show.
What if HBO though like offered you like $2 million to do?
No, I don't want anything to do with the show. I'd rather go and live on the street in a little tent.
And the whole thing was shot like this.
No,
and
yeah,
you're just like,
I'm saying that I wouldn't.
The whole thing was shot like this. You're like, all right, Daquan.
I hate it so much. Oliver, you're really ruining the audio portion of this show.
What else?
Oh, Jesus. Well.
Yeah, so,
Why is it?
What?
I'm still thinking about Daquan. I hate it. It's making me physically ill.
Should we... how long have we been going?
About 46 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to, I think people have been asking some questions, so I like to do the Q&A. So hold on, just bear with me, Christina, and we'll cut this bit. YouTube, are they going to see us just sitting here figuring out? It's okay if they do.
They will, because I'm not going to cut it because it takes too long to put the audio on and make all the edits.
Do you know that I don't know how to use Twitter?
I do know that, yeah.
I don't even know. Like, if someone asked me a question on Twitter, how would I know?
they would.
Where would it be?
It would come up as a little red
notification.
Circle. Yeah.
Where? Just show me. It's embarrassing. I don't fucking know how to use Twitter.
I don't. Oh.
Come on. You know how to use Twitter.
I don't. You've got 10,000 followers. I've got like 1,000.
But I don't. I'm not talking about followers. I'm saying I don't use it.
Oh, you've been announced as a VidCon person. Was good. Laura Clery.
No, just look. See if anyone's asked me a question.
I'm looking.
Oh.
Oh, I can't. No, this is all about VidCon.
Oh.
No, this is all about VidCon. How did you get to this? But anyway.
Okay, so yeah, so still struggling with not being able to wake up, paralyzed by fear. So maybe if I say it out loud and say, guys, I'm going to get up early every single day this week and make a commitment. See, my therapist said that the reason most likely is because I'm my own boss, so I'm not listening to myself saying I need to wake up early. So his suggestion is to like make a commitment, make a plan with a friend, like a breakfast date, or go to an AA meeting early and take a commitment there, or have a writing session with someone, but just do it early. Schedule whatever it is early and make a commitment with someone else. He talks about how important it is to be around others. Like, we're social creatures and we're not meant to isolate, and we want to keep our commitments, and how important that is. And that actually, he was saying, like, the more successful people can get, the crazier they can go, because they end up buying these houses in the hills and they Amazon Prime everything, and they don't leave their house, or because there's less need to leave your house now, you don't even have to grocery shop anymore. But he says there's such a danger in that isolation, and that it can cause like severe depression and anxiety, and not to say like, oh, poor rich people, but it can cause people to go crazy. He's like, whereas people who live in apartments surrounded by other people, they're always walking in and out, seeing other people walking around town, like those people tend to be happier and have a better mindset.
I went to an AA meeting today and it was full of people that I knew, and it was really nice just to see everyone. Really made me feel nice.
How did it go? Oh really my God. Good.
What?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Jesus.
How did it go?
What? No, I'm looking for questions.
How did it go?
Some people asked it. I loved it.
We saw Neil Young today.
Oh my God, we did.
That was definitely Neil Young.
It was definitely Neil Young.
That was definitely Neil Young.
Yeah, big sighting.
Oh, I'm so mad at myself for not getting a picture.
I know, right?
My parents would have freaked the fuck out.
You gotta tell them.
On this harvest moon.
Some people ask the questions on. I just think we've got time for one question. But some people ask me,
look in my eyes.
What would you like to hear me talk about on the podcast? Pugs. Aren't they the funniest breed ever? Says, you go and I'll say who it's from.
What?
Kristen Louise said, talk about pugs. Haven't they got the funniest personalities?
Pugs are hands down the funniest dogs you can possibly buy. They're just the funniest.
Not buy, adopt.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
They're not the brightest.
They're really not.
They're not the prettiest.
No way.
They're not the most athletic.
No, not the most hygienic.
No. They're dirty, dumb.
He's not dirty, actually.
Fucking idiots. Look. Let's just bring him into the shot.
Okay.
I feel like he heard me.
He feel like he heard you too. This is Oliver, and he's a pug.
Pugs are hilarious. If you want to laugh every day, get a pug.
I mean, look, he's crooked.
My God.
Look at him.
And by the way, we're teaching Oliver how to swim, and it's the cutest thing ever.
Oh my God.
He's swimming every day.
Yeah. Whenever we give him a swimming lesson, we put it on Instagram. So look at our Instagram.
Swimming in a pool. Swimming in a pool.
He loves it now.
And I'm a pug swimming in a pool. Give me a hug. I am a pug. Swimming in a pool. I am a pug. And I'm also very cool. I love to swim. I love to fart. I love to dance around. I go and I lick my butt because it's fun and I'm a dog.
Oh, mate.
Judges me.
He loves it.
No,
he loves it.
You don't like my song?
He loves it.
Okay, what's the next question?
That's it. That's the only question that I could find.
What are you going? You asked, and there were a bunch of good ones.
I said we've only got time for one question because we go.
We don't only have time. Where are you going?
No, but we don't want to like have too long a podcast that people can't listen to.
Of course they can listen. Where was it? It
was on my Instagram.
I know, but which one? Oh, the picture of you.
Yes. Have a look on there, see what else people said.
P.S. I'm hungry, are you?
Yes, that's why I'm saying we only had time for one more.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, mate. His nose is really funny, making a really funny noise.
Bad horror movies, K-Corn,
Well, you'd know about that. Remember when your dad made us watch Santa, You've Been a Naughty Boy horror film?
Yeah, there was some like really low rent 80s horror film that we watched with my parents, and it was like Killer Santa.
Killer Santa.
And he was like, "You've been a naughty
boy. I thought you guys were gonna maybe watch for 5 minutes, but we were really in.
Dad's like, "It's about to get good. Quiet. Don't judge it. This is good. You guys seen Pulp Fiction?" My dad's obsessed with Pulp Fiction. He's obsessed with Pulp Fiction. You guys seen Pulp Fiction? Huh? How about John Travolta in that? He's really something. Yeah, Dad, we've seen Pulp Fiction because you've played it 8,000 times since I was probably 10 and shouldn't have seen Pulp Fiction. Shouldn't have seen that as a 10-year-old.
I can't remember it that much.
But Daddy loved to show me Pulp Fiction.
Nice.
He's obsessed with Pulp Fiction. It's a great movie, though, by the way.
Movie.
It's a really good movie. I think I even liked it as a kid. I always liked it. It was really good. But he's obsessed with it. Every time we come over, you guys seen Pulp Fiction? Doesn't he ask that every time? Yeah, for years. And you guys seen Pulp Fiction? Is that a dad thing? Like, do your dads, like, is any of your dads obsessed with one movie that they just bring up all the time? Before Pulp Fiction, it was The Thing.
Oh, that's a great film too.
You love the score on that.
Yeah, John Carpenter.
And my dad,
Carpenter's genius.
Yes, and my dad would try and get me to watch The Thing, but I thought it was so boring.
I saw John Carpenter as well.
No,
a month ago in Whole Foods in Tarzana. John Carpenter. Yes, remember you were with me.
Why do all these iconic older men go to Whole Foods in the Valley?
I don't know.
Because they've made it.
Yeah.
They've made it. So they're like, it's time for me to go to Whole Foods.
Yeah.
They're beyond Trader Joe's.
They don't want to go to Trader Joe's because they probably get hassled. Well, John Carpenter, people don't know who he looked, but it was definitely him.
Neil Young looked adorable.
He did.
He's been married since 1977 to his wife. Yeah.
Really?
I just think that's amazing.
Apparently he can be a bit hard work to talk to, but I don't know if that's true.
Can I just do my impression?
Yeah.
Old man, look in my eyes. I'm a lot like you were. No? That was good. Old man, look in my eyes. I'm a lot like you.
I feel the same way about this Neil Young impression as I do about Daquan's show.
But come on, Neil Young didn't have a great voice.
He was an acquired taste.
Exactly.
I love Neil Young's voice.
Old man, look in my eyes.
On that bombshell, it's time to say goodbye.
All right, guys, this was a lot of fun. Please make sure to subscribe to the podcast if you're not already. Comment, please, guys. It really helps out.
It does.
And it helps people know that this podcast exists.
If you give it 5 out of 5, or if you rate it, or if you give us a comment, it really helps people to find it.
Yeah, it helps people to find it. So, like, make sure to give it 5 stars. That's if you like it. And comment, leave a comment. I'm interested to know what you guys want to hear more of. Do you want character segments, or do you like this more behind the scenes bits? I'm interested. But anyway, guys, and any questions that you have for me, tweet them.
No, because you won't find them.
I know. No. Tweet them and hashtag Laura Clery podcast.
Yes, that's a good idea.
That's it. Tweet them and hashtag Laura Clery podcast. And then I will answer them in the next episode. That's what we're fucking doing. So let's do that. Okay. I love you guys. And until next week.
Bye. You always say goodbye first.
Always had to get the last word in.
If you've got any questions for me, just write them on a piece of paper and then rip the piece of paper up and chuck it in the bin. Bye.
Because I'm not answering your stupid question.
I would. Bye.
You idiots.
No, I love them.